Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get a gist. I see they do it. I see they hard. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the heart. Guys, talking about the gist, I see the heart. The time pair, yeah. I was thinking Toyosi and Dami had finally settled things off, when they had a conversation with Ebuka Obiuchendu, the host with the most. Toyosi revealed that she's not going to be living with Dami any longer, that she needed a space of her own because Dami blames herself too much because of what happened. I think reverse is kind of be the case. Like Toyosi also feel like she feel bad that they left so soon, and she thinks her friend is the reason. If you reverse that word that she said, it's given the same thing. So after that conversation they had with Ebuka, they've had several media rounds with radio stations and whatnot. And then they actually cozied up. They actually, holding each other, laughing, receiving flowers together and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, I think at this point, these friends has come to accept their reality and not put blame on anyone, right? That was what I thought until I got to see their their therapy session with Hero. Yes. Then I'm like, oh. And the session is also saying the same thing. Toyosi still insists that she want to keep her distance from Dami, at least for now. Whilst Dami, on the other hand, is not happy about it. She was telling Hero that, oh, I'm still trying to get used to this change of events, that my friend is going to be staying far from me. It's really not easy to bear. Oh my words, like sincerely, I really do wish things turned out a different way, but if that is the only way Toyosi could heal from whatever just happened, I think it's okay. I just wish them well anyways, and I hope they don't get to leave this friendship they've had for years because of just the experience they had in 1 week. Oh my God, that is how powerful Big Brother platform is. The thing can just take friendship and put one corner. Any which ways, guys, talking about friendship, Onyeka and Ozee. In fact, even the housemates have started smelling sheep, just like the viewers have been shipping this too. Since the housemates have started smelling sheep, including the love doctor TJ. They even told her yesterday night at the locker room where they do have their night conversation. They were like, something is brewing. Even Chizoba said, my sister is falling. I know my sister. Her countenance is changing. Everything. Meanwhile, after the housemate won their wager tax, right? Ozee and Onyeka was just having some kind of conversation. Even this Ozee, there was this how Onyeka went close to Sorge, and Ozee was like, you've gone close to Sorge now. When Nelly will complain now, something like that. He's also ranting, giving jealousy. And Onyeka was like, but Sorge is my friend now. I'm like, Ozee. We don't know what is going on there. If it's gonna be a sheep, let it start sailing already. Let's see how that plays out. Meanwhile, talking about sheep, the sheep we already know, the people that came in as a sheep, the Chinwe pair, finally settled their difference yesterday. Yes, Zion went to meet Chinwe. They had some conversation. They actually had this conversation before their wage attacks. Even when the housemates were trying to do the final touches of practice, these two were in their rooms sorting their issue. It actually gave them time to have conversation because nobody could intrude or walk in while they were having that convo. It was quite a long conversation. Zion was speaking to Chinwe as a man should, telling Chinwe the wrong, where she made mistake. And Chinwe, at the other hand, said something to Zion. Chinwe said, "It's given you played me, you tried to use me to get into the house, and now you're not leaving me behind." That is what she told Zion. Now, for Chinwe to say this to Zion, that means all those things she has been telling people about she sponsored this and that, it's definitely true. Because those were her words, her exact words to Zion, that you played me to get in the house here, now you're leaving me behind, But Zion tried to tell her that, I cannot leave you behind. We are pair, I'm only correcting you. Why is everyone complaining about you? And Onyeka is trying to say that Zion is trying to put her on a bad light. That's how many people is complaining about her, that how many people has she had, a disagreement with. But after every guys, after a long convo with those two, the camera will ensued on and off on them, and finally they settled with a hug, with Chinwe crying, and also telling her baby sorry. So at this point, everywhere is sweet, everywhere marama with the Zinwe pair. But the funny thing is, before Sunday again, you might not, Sunday is tomorrow. Let me not make it look like, but next week again, it will be another drama. Any which way, so to curb this drama, this guy, Femi, advised Zion. And he was telling him that the things how this lady is. Please, just to avoid any kind of drama, just let her be. Even when she's wrong, let her be. That was what Femi was advising Zion, that he should just learn to let things slide. Not call her out as when the things are heated up. Femi was just advising him. Also told him that himself that he's trying to take something gift from his pair so as things will not escalate. Okay, we hope that works anyways, but there is no how you expect a man to keep mute all the while, even when the woman is actually making mistakes. Meanwhile, there has been a surprise dynamic about this season's ship. I do not know if because of the age balance from the male to the female. Now, Metro Nigeria just brought this to the notice of everyone. The ages of this housemate, it's given the Zinwe per set record so as everything will happen because of course Chinwe is older than this dude Zion. So right now in the house, the people that are dating, almost all the people in the ship are older than the ladies, are older than the guys. The only one that the guys is older, something happened, let's say it. As you can see, these are the housemates in a kind of ship or canoe. As you can see, this is Soji 23, Nelly 29. Nelly is older. Anita 28, Sofa 24. Anita is older. Sean 28, Wani 27. Now Sean is older, but they are both AS. Chinwe 30, we know that one already. Ben is 29 and Chizoba is 31. Mayor Frosh 24, Ruti 32. Which ship do you think will end with the show? That is the question. Now, you notice that the ladies are older than the guys, and the Sean and Wani are not compatible. Wahala be like waiting again, shippers. Okay, well, let's move on. Ebuka asked the question about Zion and Chinwe. He said, now Zion or Chinwe fold? And then the hairplug said, let me ask the Cole family. Chinwe fold, like, okay, she was now hiding on the duvet to beg so we don't hear her. Ebuka asked this thing because Chinwe said she's going home. So the thing is, Ebuka was like, okay, so who fooled? Who later succumbed and did not, so people were just giving their own opinion on this one. But one thing I know is see this Sunday, I think Ebuka would want to shake some tables, like shake them off a bit so that they would understand. Because there has been too much side talks. Yo, guys, there's been too much side talks on this with this housemate. All right, Ima says Chinwe don't cast for that house. Nobody rates her. Everybody is saying they didn't believe she wanted to leave. Now, one of them, Badiwe twin, says she got a taste of humble pie. Yes, the Badiwe twin was actually having conversation with the head of house, Nne. Nne said when the drama started, she left the room because she doesn't want to listen to Chinwe's explanation because she knows that anybody that Chinwe has ish with Chinwe. Chinwe is definitely gonna be the one at fault. I'm like, wow, is this how they've seen Chinwe now? It's giving seeing finish. Any which ways, guys. Meanwhile, the thing this person mean about the Mbadiwe twin said is that Chinwe noticed that the guy has actually locked up and want to let her be, so she's trying to play the victim role of saying, "Oh, I want to leave," so as to let all the housemates forget all she did and just make her feel welcome back home. My own is the drama. We are here for it. So, guys, after the wage attacks, Victoria was on her own. Mayor came to meet her and they were having convo. And you guys already know we have gotten used to whoever that is talking to Victoria, they are talking to her about how she's mute, how she's calm. Because funny enough, she is so calm in the house. She's always seated alone. The few times she would sit with people, she would just laugh a little, like she barely move her body. For a show as this, it's not giving. So before you know it, the camera left them. Next thing, when the camera ensued again, was them in the bedroom. I'm like, how did these people get to the bedroom? First off, we did not get to see Victoria's face. It was convo. We saw this guy, the mayor Frosh, who was having conversation with her on bed in the room. It now happened that it was Victoria. She was crying. What was the problem? She said she was passing and some of the housemates were using her name to say some things, you know. And she was like, she doesn't know if it's just all up on her head, but she heard some things. And then she said they sideline her. Whenever she bring up suggestion, they ignored her, but later on they would use it. So I think she was just in her feelings and whatnot, and not having your own person and not mixing up. I think she's actually battling with, in as much as people call her beautiful and whatnot, but I think she have this low self-esteem. Seeing this number of people together, it really gets into her. But after everything, Mayor consoled her. Mayor tried to straighten her with words, and then she later came downstairs and she sat alone. Femi came together because, of course, we gave the housemaid drink and they were having fun, so she had to come down to join on the fun. I really hope she doesn't take exit though, because it really gets into her. Elo Swag said, "Oh, Victoria, don't cry, fine girl. Mayor Frosh to the rescue." And then Swedish says, "I totally understand Victoria. Overthinking is actually a mental illness and it doesn't help when you have low self-esteem on top of it. Hope she finds her own personal friend in that house." Okay, Panach says, "In this life, have money. Oh. Victoria PR will not be here." And then someone said, "Not PR. I feel she's genuinely loved and people would love to see her unleash her calmness is loud." Now, the reason why this person said about PR is because everywhere, despite Victoria does not do anything in the house, but you go to the social space, you would see fans posting her, fans hyping her. People are wondering, how are you guys standing her when she barely do anything? Okay, coming from Renee Zion. "She felt left alone. I can feel her since day one, seeing every pair chatting and vibing every now and then. Biggie, please send new housemates for Vicky to bond with them." Sending love to Victoria. Stay strong in there. If you knew the love people have for you out there, you wouldn't be bothered about what they say when you walk past by. Baby girl, you got mad love. Victoria is trying her best to interact with everyone in that house, but she can't have a chat with a person for 2 minutes because everyone is coupled up, want to go chat with their partners, then she's left alone by herself. So now, if you listen to this conversation that I just read here, this lady is trying to say that because her pair is not close, that's why she do not feel accepted. Do you guys also think that? All right, coming from Kylie. "Being an introvert might be hard, but when you make a decision to come to Biggie's house, you should be ready to come out of your shell." Exactly my point. It can be a lot, but I hope Victoria is fine. She is very pretty girl and has a fan base already. She should keep sitting pretty as she has been sitting. That is what I said. I said, even if you're a calm person, you coming for this show, you should know this show is not something you would keep mute for. It's not. Okay, Victoria Onyewenre says, "It's really not easy. I think this is her handler to navigate this journey without your person by your side when you need them the most. Even the strongest soldiers have their moments of vulnerability. We hope our queen gets up and come out stronger from this." Now, the thing is, people think the pair is also as a result of what she's going through in the house. To me, I'm not going to put it on Sean. There are other housemates there. She would move on, have convo, do her thingy. But anyway, cheers, guys. I'm gonna be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.